This is 88.3 WLFC. I am Jeremiah Jackson, aka Coggate Level TV. And with me today, a very special guest, Aaron Sanchez.
How you doing, man?
Doing good,
Thanks for
doing
having
good.
me.
Definitely. Now, you brought in the jersey.
Yep.
You
Yep.
are the owner of the semi-pro team, the Flag City Phantoms.
Yes, sir.
New jerseys as well, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, talk a little bit about the Flag City Phantoms and where you stand as the owner.
So I'll give you a little backstory, a little quick backstory. I'll tuck your ear off. But a little quick backstory is we had, I'm from Flint, Michigan. I moved here, I had to deal with the water crisis and all that crazy stuff, and we moved here because of that. And my wife family moved here because of that. I followed her here. Went to Bluff University, played a few years there. And, I got done with college and stuff. And I was trying to find somewhere to play football. So it's this team in Lima. They're like they've been around for 20-some years, semi-pro wise. And I think they're like one of the longest running semi-pro organizations in Ohio. I think they're like 23 years right now. So I played for them for a few years. They started dropping off, and I'm like, man, I'm sick of making the drive to Lima, every week. So I found a team here in Findlay Knights. They weren't really that good, but I was like, shoot, I'm gonna come there, bring some of my talent there. Hopefully, I can make them better. And right when I got there, we had a few more pieces come join that first year, and next thing you know, we went all the way to a championship game that year.
Wow.
And I think they went from like 1-11, 1-9 to I think we went 9-2 that year, and then went to the championship game.
Sheesh.
So then we had an owner, Lori Fairbanks and King Keith. They were the owner, but Lori had cancer. And I didn't know about it until I think middle of the first year I was there, and Dad had hit her hard, and she was still coming to practice, strong woman, and she was our light of the team, So then she took I think after that championship game, I think around February March, she took like a turn for worse and passed away, and it hit the team hard. We was going to that season, we was locked and loaded. We thought we had the right guys, right coaches, and Ken had to step away because he couldn't. It was just too much. And I think about week 3 of the season, I'm playing. I'm only playing. He's like, oh man, I got to step away. I'm like what?
Right.
Then our head coach really wasn't really that involved. He just come to the games type of deal.
Wow.
And so we needed somebody to step up. And I'm like, do I really don't want to do it? I'm a drive semi from McLean. I'm busy all the time. I got 3 kids. I got a wife, and I'm busy myself. And that owner aspect, middle of the season last year, is different. I'm telling you, like, player, it's nice to be a player.
Yeah.
Even coach is a different aspect, but an owner, you gotta babysit co-players. You gotta make sure coach is good. You gotta, they gotta find, sponsorships. You gotta, try to reach out to the community, do a lot of stuff to get your name out there, and you gotta work with the league and do all this different stuff. Find refs, find fields.
Right.
So much stuff. Worry about jerseys. Dude, it's like on Madden, you gotta do the owner mode, and you doing all the boring stuff. That's what they do.
So how did you go from So did you go with the mindset of when you were a player saying, one day I'm going to be the owner?
No. My goal was to find a team to play on until I was old enough so I can just step away. I just want to play until my kids can see me. Like, oh, Dad, Dad played, he was decent. I'm not saying Dad was cold, but I'm getting up there. I'm probably going to switch to defense because I'm getting old, but no. So no, I had never had that mindset to be an owner.
Right.
I wanted to think about getting like coaching, start youth and move up and probably coach around this area, because I'm not going nowhere, But yeah. So after Lori had passed away, and then Ken had stepped away, so I took over week 3, and I'm just like scrambling, trying to figure out stuff. So that year we made it to a championship game.
Wow.
By the grace of God, we made it. We made it to a bowl game. If we would have won that bowl game, we went to a national championship game in Florida. We've been playing around this time. We lost that game. I think it was 6-12. We lost. We had we was driving the ball last second. I think I had caught like a 15-yard out. I got hit out of bounds, so we had a 15 onto that. So we got 30. I think it was at 25-yard line. Our receiver had caught a ball. He caught like a corner. We was on like the 5-yard line. Looked back, the ref threw a holding call. Damn. We had one play. We went back all the way to the 30. One play, and we had a good quarterback. His name, what's the boy name? I forgot his name. James Wright. His name is James Wright. Dude like Lamar Jackson, fast, 43. He usually scramble and take off and score. So he started scrambling. He looked down and got sacked. I'm like, oh,
Dang. So you don't even get the chance to
didn't
throw
even get to throw the ball.
Dang.
So, and that was me. That was our last year as a Findlay night. So I'm like, man, I want to honor Lori, and just leave it there with her, because that just we had a dark cloud over us all season. It just wasn't fun, So this year I did a rebrand, and I want to do something different. A lot of semi-pro teams, they pick an NFL team, change the name. It's not original to me. Everything I try to be different,
Right.
So I was like, forget it. I was like, man, let me think of some colors. I came up with at first it came with like some Miami Vice colors, and I'm like, no, that's not. I know it's a team that do that, so I'm like, no, I'm not gonna copy them. I'm like thinking I love Halloween, I love creepy, spooky theme. I talked to my wife. I'm like, man, babe, what color? She's like, you should do purple and orange.
Purple orange.
It's my favorite colors. I'm like, yeah, I know that is. I'm like, bro, I'm thinking that would be fire. Boom, we did purple and orange. So, we came out with these, we did, shout out to Grind Hard Performance. They did our jerseys. Man, he did about 15 different mock-ups every week. I'm like, bro, no, change that. I don't like that. Change that. I don't like that. I'm like, bro, I want to get them shiny numbers. Let me do that. I want to be, stand out.
Yeah.
So he did that. And, everybody talking about we're going to have this, the best semi-pro jerseys in, the country. I'm like, yeah, that's fire. I take that, Got a little bit of haters, we got a little bit of rivalries around town that really don't like what we're doing, but, trying to change the game, doing a docu-series.
Okay.
We get that going. The first episode should be out this Friday, so that's huge.
Where can people watch the docu-series?
You can watch it on our Facebook. It'll be Flag City Phantoms Football. And we got the official page of Flag City Phantoms Football. Then we have just Phantoms Football. You used to be able to see both.
Okay.
I see it on both. It'll be on YouTube. We got my guy, Travis Lawrence. He does video editing software. He's worked for Limelight radio station.
Okay.
So he has a company called Clips Class. So he's going to be doing that. He's doing all our editing and recording and filming for it. So shout out to Clips Class for Travis Lawrence too. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. We're trying to reach out to the community and try to get the community involved. The team isn't as good as their fans. We got a lot of fans and cheering us on and give us a lot of.
Nah, that's true. Yeah, and you talked a lot about the Flag City Phantoms, but we talked a little bit earlier about your football bring up. So what is your background in football?
So my background in football, like I said, I'm from Flint, Michigan. I played, Pee Wee. Actually, I didn't even play Pee Wee. I started doing flag football.
Okay.
Started flag football. I think I went to Summerfield Elementary, and I think it was Coach Hoyle. I never forget Coach Hoyle. That was probably one of my most favorite coach. He called me JJ Sword. JJ Sword. I'm like, what does that mean? He said, because he had been playing D line and flag. It was it was weird. Back in the day, they had linemen. They had 3 linemen.
3 linemen.
They had 3 linemen.
And it was rushing the quarterback.
Rushing the quarterback for flag. Yeah.
Was it like
8? I want to say it was
one Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Yeah, something like that. Or I think we went right off. I can't remember, but I was
right off
nowadays. Because now it's different. I don't even play flag. I play flag every once in a while, but it's different now. Like you get one guy, but we had 3 guys, and I guess they were trying to just teach us the fundamentals of it.
Yeah.
And but no, he called me JJ Sword because I would literally get off the old lineman and sack the quarterback. But I grab his flag and sack him. Be like, yeah, let's go. So it was fun, but yeah, I played defense. So now, Flint's so weird, man. Every day, every year, it's a different high school shutting down. So I went to Whittier Classical Academy, they call it Whittier Academy or something like that. It's like a little fancy school, We were right next door to Central High School. It's one of the big high schools.
Okay.
So I went the first year playing football, tackle football. I was thinking Central. I think it was playing middle school football. Man, I remember playing. I think I was playing receiver, and they made me playing corner. I don't know why they had me playing corner. Corner, I'm not built for corner.
Not built for corner.
Corner is the most hardest position to me. It's other than the quarterback, it's one of the hardest positions to do because you got to be able to check this 4 dude that running the 4-3-6-5. You got to be able to read him, read a quarterback.
Okay.
Drop down and make the tackle for the run. Just
that might be true because I play corner. But I used to play safety. Mm-hmm. Safety mentally is different, but corner is all up to me. It's just technique.
Yeah, you gotta have good technique.
But I mean, as you said, because receivers are gifted and talented nowadays. Like you said, running 4-3. There's so much explosive nowadays. So it might be because sometimes you on the island.
Right.
You 1-on-1, and the quarterback would know it too.
Right.
and he throwing the ball your way.
Right, because that's how it is for me for the Knights and me, the Phantoms, man.
Mm-hmm.
I see a dude like, bro, this dude can't check me. I'm looking at my quarterback, James. Hey, yeah, everybody know what that means. That's the first thing I'm calling. Like, hey, I got like 4 or 5 different. I want to slant, want to go or something, like changing it.
So what position would you play on defense? Could you say
if
you
I
get a little
if I
older,
did play
you might have
defense,
to transition?
So my backstory is still. So when I transferred, I went to this transfer my senior year. I went to this school called Genesee County Christian or something like that. They moved me the dude had me playing DN. He's like, man, and we came up here to play a team. I think we played Fostoria. It was like 64 or something and a half.
Oh wow,
it was bad. I had like
Sheesh.
I think I had like three touchdowns in a half.
Wow.
My girlfriend and her family wasn't even there yet. She's like, what you doing? So then they moved. So the dude, I had like 5 sacks. He's like, okay, I'm gonna keep you there, but they kept running. They kept killing our. They were killing by killing. They was doing good. They did good, but they were killing our weak side. He was getting murdered, dude. Little short dude. I'm a senior, I think my senior year I was, on 190, 6'2". So I was.
Now 190 kind of big for high school. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like,
That's
I was
huge.
big. So I played receiver and I played weak side linebacker. So I shut that. I shut down that weak side for the whole season. I think I had like 100 some tackles.
Wow.
Yeah, they were like it was fun, and I'm like, now I'm getting a little bit older, I'm getting a little bit slower, but my IQ crazy. I even for a receiver, I can find a hole in that defense and sit.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't. A lot of guys they run out. Coach like go run out. College, not like even in college, it's like 5 different variations to that route.
Right.
It depends what the coverage is. If it's man, if it's press, is he off of you? Is that linebacker going to drop back? That in that zone. And so now in semi-pro, is more. I'm not playing high. Some teams we play is high caliber, but some teams are just it's not. So we're just working on. We got a few new quarterbacks this year and try to get the ball out. But if I did play anything on defense, it would probably be linebacker. Everybody want to say play DN, but I played DN last year. Almost broke my hip, broke my whole body. I'm like, nah, you ain't about to be holding on me. Like I got the holding call, but it wasn't working. I'm just like, I did one of those. So, but yeah, it'd probably be linebacker.
Okay. Now you went to Grand Valley. Talk about your time there. And like college football itself.
Oh, Grand Valley?
Yeah.
I went to so I just went to a couple combines and stuff.
Oh, just a couple. Okay.
And they offered me a scholarship, so I went there a lot. I went actually before I moved, I went there like 4 or 5 times. It was at school. I think it was like one of the best D2s in the area around that time, 2013, 2014. And when I got there, my first combine, I went there. They wanted me to play corner. And I'm like, why do you want me to play corner? He's like, we only got 4 corners. We got 15 receivers. You get more time. I'm like, okay, cool. So I played corner. I was locking dudes down. I'm like, bro, that's a mistake. Because I don't like corner. I was good. I'm a good press dude. I can press you. If I'm playing 5 yards off of you, I'm like, I can I do decent enough. But so they had me playing corner, and then they had offered me a scholarship. So they're like, oh, we want you to come down here and play. And I'm like, all right, cool, bet. So then my wife had moved to Arlington. Williamstown. They moved to Williamstown. I'm like, we stuck by the hip. So I'm like, I'll just go there for a year and transfer somewhere after my first year. So I went to Bluffton University. I didn't even know what Bluffton was. I'm like, what the hell? I heard about Findlay. I heard about BG, Toledo. Bigger schools and stuff. Heidelberg. I heard highly of Heidelberg. So I was like, I'll just go to Bluffton, play for a year. Play for a year, destroy my knee, and really, once I feel like a lot of people don't notice, but if you do like an injury like that, severe, because even that 2014, it was still like a year-long injury or like 6 to 8 months, So I got like in a dark place in my mind, like, bro, I'm never gonna play again. It's just like, what's the point,
Right.
I got like when I basically dropped out of college. It just, I just didn't have the love for the sport no more. I feel like I got betrayed for it, So it just hit me at a different spot. So it took me like I think a year or two to get back into football. So that's why I got into semi-pro, playing with the Lima Warriors and stuff. And that was pretty much That's pretty much it for it.
So what was that like? What was that thing? Because like I feel like no matter like what career people are in, there's always that point to where like it's like, I feel like I just want to do something else.
Right.
But then they always have that thing that puts them right back into that career. So what was that thing for you?
Just love the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I moved to Lima. I didn't really know anybody, and we had actually before we moved to Lima, I was just playing. I wasn't doing nothing. I used to hoop a lot. Hoop around here. I played Gillenwood Middle School. Macomb had an open gym on Sundays. We played there all the time. That was my second passion. I love hoop. Hoop. You know, I was pretty good at it. And so I was starting looking around like where can I play? I didn't want to go overseas. You know, overseas. You can go overseas and play, but I'm leaving my family and
right. Yeah.
You know, that's just different. You know, I'm not. You know, I'm a real fan. I know some people got families they do it just to get more exposure to help their career. But I was like, man, and I got a place. I'm like, I can't make it to NFL. Bro. I'm gonna destroy my knee. And I played at D3 school for a year. I had eligibility to come back, but I'm like, you know, I try to come back to school like the Findlay. You know, and transfers all messed up. So I'm like, bro, it's a lost cause at this point. You know, but you know. I tell people just don't do it like what I did. Just give up. You know, just try every day and do everything possible. You know, because you never know. You do that grind to get back to where you need to go. You mess around, might go to NFL, CFL, XFL, something.
There's a whole lot of leagues now.
It's a whole lot of leagues.
A whole lot of leagues.
And, you know, some guys might not want to do it might not do it for the money, but it's still a lot of leagues out there for where you can still continue playing for your love of the game. And if you can get paid doing it, why not?
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
But I just wanted. I didn't have no choice. I'm in Findlay. No football. I don't think Findlay Knights was even a team yet. And I'm like, what is semi-pro? I didn't even know much about semi-pro. Only thing I know about semi-pro was like a few teams. Like you hear about teams like the powerhouse teams that's been around for so long. Like I started back home. They got the Flint Fury. They've been around for 30 years.
Oh, 30 years.
Probably longer. It's a team in Wisconsin called the Rights and Raiders. They've been around since the 50s.
Wow.
And they've been around. It's crazy. They've been around since the 1950s.
That's crazy.
Still 70 years playing. You know, like they don't play no home. They don't travel. They play only home games. And
so people just travel to them. That's it.
They travel to them. They get teams to come out there, and they're like, I think they just joined the league for this like first time ever this year, and I think they got a stadium that's like 30,000 or 20,000 people, and they sell out. Yeah. They own the stadium. They sell beer and they sell out.
That's crazy.
Every game.
So like the semi-pro leagues, is it like it's the whole country, right? Or
it's so in the whole country you have hundreds of leagues. You got thousands and hundreds of leagues. In Ohio right now we only have about three leagues.
Okay.
So the league we're in, or the Players Football Association, we have them. From what I know, is Players Football Association is Tri-Point Football. It's the Tri-Point League.
Okay.
And then we have the GDFL.
They
have they're more national. Okay. They're the Rice and Raiders. They got teams. The thing about them is you have one team in Ohio, one team in New York, one team in Washington, one team in Arizona, and these teams travel.
In one
these
league.
Guys, one league, and these guys and they travel. They travel. You know, semi-pro guys paying for everything. You know, some of these, yes, they're paying for their stuff. They're feeling, my team they got a team fee and everything. Yeah. But you know, I try to make help with travel and the best I can. Or like I got guys from Akron, Dayton, Columbus. Wow. But the GDFL, they're all over. So my league, we're mainly in Ohio, but we just merged with another league called the AFA. They have teams in Texas, Tennessee, and Kentucky. Not Texas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana. So we just merged. So we play our side. They play their side. It's like the AFC, NFC type of deal. Gotcha. But we're like our own league. So like this league would be a league champion here, it'd be a league champion here, and we meet up a national championship game to play.
Okay.
So that they just did that. That's huge. So.
Yeah. So you say you guys went to Florida though. So is that like league play as well?
So usually if you're a league champion, they have like a bunch of different bowl games in Florida, Louisiana, and so basically, usually if you're like a runner-up or a league champion, or even if you're, because we have top 25 rankings for the country. Like if you report, it depends who you play and all that stuff. You basically go on the feed, you can get a bowl game down there and get a national championship. So it's pretty cool. A lot of people don't know that. Like a lot of people don't know about semi-pro, and they think it's just a joke, and it's a bunch of old guys just playing football, for the hell of it. Right. But it's actually like you can get nationally ranked. Yeah. You can go get a national title somewhere. Go play in Florida. Yeah. It's like a professional standard to it, college, you might not win the league, but you get invited to a bowl game, that's
that's how it is.
How it is.
Yeah, and that's definitely getting popular. I know like a lot of people who are in semi-pro leagues, and like I told you before, people ask me like, "Hey, you free this weekend? We got a game and da 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 da. You trying to come through?" I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right. It's definitely different, man. I'm trying to get to like a new standard of it. I'm trying to get rid of like guys that've been playing for 20 years. I'm trying to. I got a lot of guys from high school, and the thing is, a lot of guys from high school that didn't have a lot of film. Like me, I broke out my senior year, so I had scholarships come out of nowhere. Like, dude, I wish you would have did this. I did a school change, and I had scholarships come out of everywhere. A lot of smaller school D3s, some D2s, and a few D1s I could have went to, and but the thing is, that film is key.
Yeah.
You don't play. Even if you're playing at a small school, you might be a stud. You're playing at a small school.
Yeah.
The thing about my team is you can, I'm pretty sure you don't lose no eligibility first shot high school. As long as no one's getting paid on the team or anything like that. But they got a new NIL, so I don't know the rules for it now. It's like everything's different now.
Everything is different.
So I don't know.
Everything is different.
But like if you don't got enough film, you come to my team, play for a year. I got college coaches. I got college players. You play nationally ranked talent. I got guys that we play 82 Chargers. I think they're like number 10 in the country. We play the Pitbull, Akron AKC Pit Bulls. They're like number 2.
Wow.
College is going to recognize that because these guys we're playing, they're all ex NFL players, ex college players. Not like they're like real deal players.
Right.
So these guys are like the talent we play in this league is real deal. We play the Sin City Bucks. They're back-to-back BCFL champions. Back-to-back champions, and that was a tough league. They came over here. We play them week 1. So we're playing nothing but, we got like five or 6 dogs in the league, and it's a 10-team league.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a dogfight. We're technically a first-year team, but technically we are a first-year team because I think we had 60 guys last year. I'm probably down to 15 vets.
15 vets.
And I have about probably 100 in our team chat, and then we've been having about 40 high 40s every practice. And I got about, every week, I got 20 guys that can't make it. But 40 guys, except for semi-pro, that's huge. So people can't even get 20,
Wow.
Oh, and then I got a shout-out to BGSU for letting us use their indoor facility. It's amazing.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah, it's like I'm doing everything. We got a website. We got social media is lit. Graphics lit. You seen the video for the jersey reveal. Fire. Shout out to Grand High Performance again. They helped me with that. And a lot of thing is. Semi-pro has that, what is it? Just a bad name for itself. So I'm trying to change that name. I'm trying to make it more positive light, because, I went to one school, which I used for field last year. Oh, we're not going to be associated with a bunch of thugs.
Wow, they said that?
Yes. Wow. And I'm just like, doing it. I was like, wow.
That's
like,
crazy.
I didn't know I was a thug, So I'm just trying to bring a positive light to it and, have some positive community because, we play in May to July. There's no sports usually going around then.
No.
And people love football, especially around here. They love football.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be the outlet for it. I just got to get the name big enough. I'm working with a different people in the community to get our name out there. Working with you. Appreciate it, the interview as well.
Definitely.
And just trying to bring a positive light to it. Doing that docu-series. I think True TV was doing one with like the people from Jersey Shore. So they're just basically making fun of it, just you got these guys, and just I'm trying to bring a positive. Put a professional spin on it,
Yeah.
And like even if I got guys that's graduating college, just they're not going to NFL or they need more film. Some guys they play college but they don't play.
Right.
And
yeah.
And a lot of times if you're like a lower level D3 or D2, if you ain't a stud, off rip, it's hard for you to. Get a chance instead of going overseas and playing somewhere, going to do an arena football. I don't like arena football, but they want to do arena football. I'm like, bro, come play for me, or you live in the area, play for me for a year. I get you that film. I work with. I got a lot of guys on my team. They go. Sorry, probably can't cuss. Sorry. They go to XFL, CFL trials and stuff, and they like, well, we need more film. We need to see what you're doing. We need stuff like that. So I just try to help be a positive outlet to guys like even guys from high school. They want to need more film. I got connections with college coaches. Come to me for a year. You don't lose no eligibility. You get better at your position. Get more, time because even if you, didn't play in high school, you go to college, you're not going to play unless you just become a stud and you work on your technique and, just to get better. Come play for me a year and get some film of you playing. So you can show the team something.
Yeah.
Instead of just going there off no scholarship, paying money out of your pocket.
That's
you get a chance to go to me, ball out. They're like, hey, we might throw you a little something. Okay, let's see how you look at. See how it come. Have you do a couple of visits. How you look at practice. So usually how long it take you to do editing and all that? Probably not long.
Nah, not not long. If I'm being like a real like, cause there's ways, cause I use Adobe Premiere,
Mm-hmm.
so there's ways you can like. I just found out like it does all the editing for you,
Oh, okay.
but I'm kind of like
You don't know what you
I
gonna miss
be
out on.
I be trusting it, but I'm like
You might miss something that you want.
yeah. So I'll be
Yeah.
like I gotta do it myself, but it don't take me long. Like it used to take me a long time when I first started,
Oh, okay.
but now it's like I know what I wanted. I know how I want it to look, so I can just knock it out.
How long have you been doing it?
Like a year and a half.
So is that what you want to go into?
So it's kind of
Just like a hobby for right now, or
it's a hobby, but it's definitely like taking like
you got passion for it?
Yeah, because at first like I just want to like you say you're a huge anime fan. I just want to talk about One Piece,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I started like a YouTube channel, and then like I got here and I was like, you know what, I want to. It was like my third year here, and I was really not doing nothing much outside of football.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I want to be involved. And then the radio started, and then I joined the radio, and then it was like, shout out to AD. He kind of pushed me to like be on air more, and I was like, yo, it's kind of smooth, like interviewing people, editing all these clips and all that, and it just from there just took off, honestly. But yeah, kind of got a passion for it now. All started for me just like. Since I was younger, I always like write and draw comic books.
Mm-hmm.
Since I was like 4 years old, that's what I really want to do. Like that's like the ultimate goal.
To have your own brand.
Yeah, but like everything in between and all this, like I don't want it to go away.
Right.
So I got a passion for it as well.
Right, because you still can build your brand doing this. You
Yeah,
know,
facts.
and you're like, hey, I gotta release it. I got my,
Yeah, it's like
I'm
promotion
what?
as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Like yeah.
Especially when you meet with the right people, and, y'all both building publicity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, building that outreach for the community and stuff, and they can be like, oh, you back us, we back you, type of deal. You know.
Yeah. Nah.
So.
Speaking of anime as well, you said you're a huge anime.
I'm a huge anime fan.
What's some of the shows you watch?
I don't know what don't I
Give
watch.
me some of your favorites.
Some of my favorites. So, you ain't gonna like me for this one. But, so when I first started big into anime, it was about they had what is it? Remember what was it? Toonami.
Toonami, yeah.
Remember Toonami?
Yeah.
That was the first time you get to see anything anime. Like what's
Uh-huh.
that? What's that? They had like Inuyasha, Big O. What else they have on there?
What's crazy though, I was just talking to my parents about this like a couple days ago. Like, I wasn't allowed to watch like TV past like 8, 9 o'clock.
And that's when it started.
Yeah, so I had to go to bed. So like all the conversations like about anime and like the Adult Swim shows, I was not able to like be in none of them conversations.
Oh man.
So like it didn't really like pick up for me until I seen like one of my friends watching some anime like middle school. And I ain't gonna lie, I was clowning it. Like I was like, bro, they mouth moving, the words not matching up, da da da. And then I was like, got to high school. I'm like, hold on, bro, this kind of fire.
Right.
And then like somebody put me on Naruto, and then like it was up from there. I was watching Naruto like every single day in high school, like in study halls and all that.
Oh yeah. That's pretty much how. I started. And Naruto was my first one, and I used to, cause I didn't know Naruto, the Shippuden.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Really?
I'm like, bro, I finished Naruto. What's next? They're like, bro, the Shippuden been out for like 500 episodes. I'm like, what? Dude, I remember I went on some one of the little third party platforms and started watching it. Man, I remember I streamed it. Like I would like do football, went to work. I started like I think my freshman year, probably sophomore year. I started watching everything, and I literally just started. Like 10 episodes a day. I'm like,
oh yeah.
Like, what are you doing? I'm like, dude, I'm watching Naruto. I gotta catch up because like I think right when it started off good too. It started off like Jiraiya getting captured and all that, and I was just hooked. And you learn about that Katsuki and like Itachi in it off rip. I'm like, dude, fire. So so I got into that big. And so then I started reaching out to other animes. I always knew about One Piece, but I'm just now starting to get into One Piece.
Okay.
It's bad. I'm like the trailer. I think it's Trailer Bark arc or Trailer arc.
Bark?
Trailer Bark. Yeah. So I'm on that part. But I got a few little arcs under my belt. Some of the main ones.
Yeah.
So but one of my favorite animes, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, that's really good.
The animation is beautiful. The storyline is just different. A lot of MCs, main characters, they, some of them, they make them like so OP, but, in not a lot of animes where they don't have character development.
Right.
Some do, some don't. Some do just straight OP for what? I don't know. He just is, And, you see Itadori, you see like the progress.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like a lot of newer animes, they're making that, another favorite. My favorite is like the world's favorites,
Right.
Like My Hero. My Hero is huge in character development, and even like they have real weaknesses. Batman, Superman. Superman got kryptonite, but how often does Superman come into kryptonite?
Right.
1 out of 1,000 fights. Batman. Well, Batman's always supposed to be that guy, but sometimes every blue moon he gets a guy that can fight back with him. Even All Might in My Hero, usually every fight is a fight.
Oh yeah.
He's fighting. He's not fighting the low level guys. He's fighting the top dogs, and every
That's
top
true.
dog gave him a fight.
Yeah. I like My Hero. I really like My Hero. Haven't seen like the latest season yet.
Oh, this lazy season crazy.
It's crazy.
No,
I think I got spoiled. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no.
I seen like a manga panel.
Yeah, you got to stay off of TikTok. That's what it get me.
I seen a manga.
I'd be
panel
TikTok.
I
He'd
was
be
not
like
supposed to
this.
see,
Like, what's
man.
this? I'm like, oh
Yeah,
no.
like,
No, but you know what's? I think anime of the year is
what?
Bleach.
Bleach.
You didn't see the new Bleach?
Just because of the hype and like, okay, Bleach is back, but
That storyline crazy.
storyline is crazy. I'm probably biased. I'm not gonna lie.
Bias.
I'm a bias.
Big One Piece.
Yeah, cause I read the One Piece manga,
Oh, okay.
so I know like everything that's gonna happen with the anime this year.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like there's gonna be so many high moments in the anime this year, like especially like this summer for One Piece, that I feel like a lot where the story is right now for One Piece is like it's gonna be at the height of like some big fights coming up.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like other anime is just not at that point right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they got a lot, because they got a lot of time.
Oh yeah.
A lot of time put in,
Yeah.
Shoot, freaking what is it? Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
That's
Demon
fire.
Slayer. Demon Slayer is fire.
It's fire. Now that animation is probably
The best.
their fight animation just.
I agree.
I think they said one episode was like what 300,000 anime.
Yeah.
I'm like, who you paying to animate this? Like,
exactly.
don't they work for you? like with the technology or something? But man, them like, and that's a good one too because you got the Hashiras, and they're supposed to be the top guys, and
they not really.
They living battles with
Yeah, they going through it.
losing arms, dying. Like these upper moons they be fighting. They be like, oh, that's like my 50th Hashira I killed. I'm like.
Yeah, like dang.
Man, hold up, dude. And he's like, I think they killed what? I don't know. Spoiler alert. It had the sound Hashira. Tengen.
Yeah.
He killed the one. It was like that's the first one in hundreds of years. I'm like, hundreds of years.
No cap. I thought Tengen should have died.
Yeah,
but low key, all of them should have died.
Yeah.
But you know how it is with
main characters.
Yeah, main characters.
But that's kind of nice because that's gonna come to a good. I already know all that, but that's gonna be nice because they finally figure out where he get all that extra from.
Yeah,
which is that's crazy, because like a lot of these main characters starting to take a dark twist to animes. I'm starting to notice like same thing with My Hero. That's supposed to take a dark twist,
Yeah,
a lot of it already is taking a dark twist. Jujutsu Kaisen's gonna take a dark twist.
Yeah. Okay. For a while, like I saw that JJK and Demon Slayer at the same time. What anime do you think is... No. I'm going to throw two more in there. Demon Slayer, JJK, My Hero, and Black Clover.
Okay.
I hear about those 4 new gen animes a lot where people are like, okay, these are like the best new gen. What is the best new gen in your eyes?
Well, I know Black Clover, I think they only got like 1 season left.
Okay.
1 arc, whatever. So I say best new gen. You got Add in Chainsaw Man. I didn't even get to talk about Chainsaw Man.
Add on Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Because at first I didn't really like that little 3D feel to it, but it's kind of...
It grew on me.
It grew on me.
But I would say, because when animes, for me, come out at the same time...
It's hard
because I always compare them. Like when Dr. Stone and Fire Force came out, I always compared them.
Right.
Chainsaw Man and Blue Lock came out I started watching them at the same time. Not gonna lie, it's probably because the World Cup ended, then I watched Blue Lock. But I enjoy Blue Lock more than Chainsaw Man.
Oh, okay.
But Chainsaw Man is a really, really good anime as well.
Oh yeah, I like the story. I like the main character. He's so goofy. Like he only care about one thing. Just, like every dude, you only care about one thing. He's like, who you want me to kill? Just give me a kiss. So it's so funny. It's very funny for him. And but I don't know. I don't know. It's hard for me. I probably, My Hero doing good. Black Clover is good. You know, Fire Force, Fire Force been ducked off a little bit.
It's been ducked off.
No, but
yeah,
you know, they got some crazy spoilers on Fire Force. I don't even know about.
I don't want to know because I really enjoy Fire Force. I don't want to be spoiled.
Like, they ruined it for me.
TikTok.
Stay off of TikTok if you watch anime.
Nah, stay off. I know people who honestly just scroll through TikTok. And they will see spoilers, and they will call me and be like, "Hey, I just seen this and this and this. What's this about?" Like, bro,
I didn't even know.
Get off of TikTok.
No, I know. Thanks. you know, Attack of Titan ending. That should be ending here soon. One more season, I think.
Do you read the Attack on Titan manga?
I don't read no manga.
Okay. All right.
You about to spoil something for me?
No. I read it because I didn't want to be spoiled.
Yeah.
So I read it. But yeah, I rock with the ending.
See,
a lot of people don't rock with. Everybody got their like mixed feelings about it, but I rock with it heavy.
Well, hopefully kill everybody. No, no, it's crazy though, because like you can see where like see these, and that's the cool thing about him is, like he just had it like it basically had enough with everything. You know?
Yeah.
He was like, I want to save everybody. I want to stop, kill all the Titans and this and that. And he started learning like, this government crazy. Just how they do things. It is.
Yeah.
Like it's basically, they was basically slaves and they gotta follow all these laws and rules. They can't leave. I think I forgot their name. Their like civilization. What is it?
It started with M. I forgot.
Marlians.
Yes, it's something like that.
But like they're just like, oh, you can't leave. You gotta have a band, or then the government. The one government had the Titans. Like the only way your family would be successful is when your kids become a Titan. I think you only get a certain amount of years, like 3 years as a Titan or something like that, or something crazy. 13. Yeah, so 13 years, and then you die. Then you're supposed to give it up to somebody else. I'm like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, Attack on Titan. To me, I think the story is like a perfect story.
It's a good story.
Like, but people, there's a lot of like the Jaegerists in the show.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of Jaegerists right now out here in this world now.
Oh yeah.
Who just live and die by Attack on Titan, saying like it's the greatest ever. But it's definitely up there. I remember when I first started watching it, I was like, oh, this show kind of different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like they're not afraid to like knock people. Reminds me like a little bit of a Kamen got killed. How they're not afraid to like just kill any character.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's I'm starting to noticing now. Like for like My Hero and Bleach. Like Bleach from like I don't know who's safe on Bleach. So even Chainsaw Man. They started out they killing a lot of main people. And I'm like, bro, I just like started liking them. Like. And then Demon Slayer, they just everybody like Ren Goku.
Oh, yeah, Ren Goku.
I was that was like the first. And the crazy thing is, people had such an emotional attachment to Ren Goku, and that was like the only thing he was in. It was just his character. Like his character just made you love him. Like he died. I'm like, oh no. It's like when Jiraiya died. Now I was with Jiraiya forever.
How could they do that to Ren Goku?
Man, that's
how
crazy.
Could they do that, man?
I'm like, because they had to make it seem like they had to, put it to where. Because think about it, if they all just survive other fights, it wouldn't be fun. What's the risk and reward?
I would take Tengen. Don't take.
I like Tengen too. I like all of them.
I do like all of them.
Like, and then it's just crazy. Like, man, I still want to see the number one guy.
Yeah, right. I want to see. Yeah,
he like they say got stone breathing. It's like one of the hardest ones.
Yeah.
But then I want to see the number one, the Upper Moon. They somebody got moon.
I was looking.
Or something like that.
Can these Hashira compete with these demons? These Upper Moon demons? Can they compete with them?
Who?
Like, can the Hashira compete with them? As we see
right now, it's
looking slow for the Hashira.
If they do take out one, Tengen. But the thing about Tengen, that's not fair. He was fighting two. And how they gonna classify two as one? Two as one.
Okay, he was fighting two. But Tanjiro was there.
Yeah, that was right. That was true.
Was there.
So it was basically, I guess it was 4v2 basically. But Upper Moons are so strong they regenerate. Actually, it wasn't even 4v2 because they had 5. They had his sister.
Yep. They had the girl too. Yep.
Yeah, she had some overkill power up. She was crazy. She was
crazy.
How she regenerating before she like was cutting her head off and she was regenerating her head back. I'm like, crazy.
Yeah.
But but I don't know. My favorite, I don't have a favorite new anime, because everything has something that I like. It's some of them like, see, I thought Boruto would have been huge.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go back and forth with Boruto.
Sick on Boruto. Like, how you end Shippuden with this great ninja war? You got all these people, all like fire.
Yeah.
Boruto come out. Then they basically seem like he's gonna have like a Byakugan. That was I don't know what that was.
I got mixed feelings.
You know. And then they came out with the what's the people from outer space?
Oh, the OCC clan.
They should have just did that in Shippuden because that would have been the perfect time to do it. Because right now no one in Boruto multiverse can even compete with them. Naruto just lost. A lot. Sasuke lost a lot. Mm-hmm. So they just
I think what ruined it for Boruto was at the end of Naruto and Sasuke became the strongest in the world. Yeah. So like Boruto, like if they legit want to pull up on any village and just go crazy and destroy it, they can do that. Right. And like they have to pull these Oshutsu clan members out of the space and all that just to fight, you know.
Somebody that's like compete with them.
Naruto and Sasuke, they're just too strong for the rest of the world. Right. So I think that's where they went wrong. But like when Boruto first started, I hated Boruto. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. And then like Boruto picked up for me, and then like I had dropped the anime. Not gonna lie. I haven't watched it. And I read the manga. The manga fire. I ain't gonna lie. The manga fire. But
does the manga have all them feelers and stuff too?
Nah. The Boruto manga is perfectly paced.
Oh, okay.
Because like, I think that story is perfectly placed in the manga. Anime, I think the anime is like good pacing as well. Because
I think it's like freaking 80% filler.
Really?
The last thing I watched was the not Momoshiki, but the other one.
Yeah.
What's his name? He was a dog too.
Yeah.
He was.
I know you're talking about, but I can't figure out the name.
Bro, he was beating Sasuke and Naruto like it was nothing. Naruto like
Momoshiki.
Yeah, that wasn't Momoshiki.
It was
that was
Ishiki.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shiki, yes.
Shiki. I said
bro,
different.
Nah, he was looking at them like, this all you got? I'm like,
yeah.
This Madara Jr. Like, where you come from, dude? Beating them down.
Beating them down.
But like, I feel like Boruto, they put a heavy nerf on both Naruto and Sasuke. I'm like, bro, I see, like, y'all want to make it to where a dude is good. Don't nerf him down. Mm-hmm. You know, just let him, fight it out, Like,
yeah.
And we even talk about Dragon Ball Z. That's the crazy part. But Dragon Ball Z, man, it's time for Goku to die. I'm so sick of Goku, bro.
Why you sick of Goku?
Man, because it been out. Goku older than me.
So are you,
Goku, I'm almost 30 and Goku been around.
So are you sick of Naruto as well?
No, I love Naruto. I think Naruto, because I grew up, Dragon Ball Z really wasn't like an anime to me.
Okay.
So like, Dragon Ball Z was just on Toonami. You watch Dragon Ball Z, you see the progression, But then like when they had like Cell versus Gohan, Gohan, teenager Gohan beat Cell, and Cell was supposed to be one of those guys.
Yeah.
Gohan almost beat Boo. Until he got absorbed and all that, and then they just made Gohan. Forget it, Gohan. You're not. Because he was that guy, like, Gohan was like stepping into that role. Like, but now they just got, like, I understand, like, money-wise, everything is good to have Goku. Mm-hmm. But, man, dude got, like, 15, 20 different power-ups.
Yeah, there's a lot of cap moments in anime. A ton of cap moments, like, where, like, that shouldn't have happened or that shouldn't have happened right there. But I guess it's, like, it's good for the story in some ways, I guess.
Yeah. But it's just like, man, I'm a big Broly fan, too.
Okay.
I like how they just made Broly canon. Mm-hmm. So I'm like,
okay.
Broly, that's my guy. I remember Broly used to be fighting like 5 of them. Yeah. Like come on, like Goku, like fire.
Okay, so do you rock with more the OG animes or the new gen?
I don't know, I like both.
Like both?
I just like both.
Do you have like this side kind of?
You always gotta say with the OG because that's what I grew up on.
Yeah.
But the OG's starting to die.
Yeah.
Here soon.
Yeah.
Naruto probably gonna be gone somewhere sometime.
Mm-hmm. I really don't count Boruto because him now in Boruto is not like that's like a new.
Yeah.
New. So I don't count that as like.
Well, then he going then.
And he not like the main focus in the show.
I feel like that's why I think that's the only reason people watch it.
Because
Boruto don't like even Naruto as a kid was exciting.
Oh yeah, Naruto.
Because he was like the worst ninja. Mm-hmm. He got the 9-tail power. That was something to learn about. Mm-hmm. And now Boruto, he like I'm on top of my class. I'm one of the best ones, and it isn't no development. His only development is him being fused with Momoshiki.
Okay, yeah,
that's it. Okay. And it's like it's so long played out. Naruto, like within a few, you know about the 9 tails. Like where is this chakra coming from? Momoshiki, you just take over, Boruto completely, and you just start super strong. And I'm like, there's no development.
Right.
So it's not fun no more.
Okay.
I think the only reason people watch Boruto is because of Naruto and Sasuke.
At first, that was it for me. But
Like Boruto hasn't did anything to where it's like, oh, that's you know.
I ain't gonna lie, with the addition of Kawaki, I mean, okay,
I like Kawaki.
Yeah, like once for me, Boruto picks up once like the Chunin exams, where Boruto cheated. Like it picks up right there. And then the second time it like really, really picks up is when Kawaki shows up. Mm-hmm. That's when it really picks up.
Yeah.
And like
you like how they rushed the Chunin exams?
Like the first one or the second one? Because the second one,
the one with Boruto cheated.
Oh,
they rushed that. Like they literally jumped to the side. Like Naruto was, you had, them trying to do the scrolls. They met Orochimaru. Who's Orochimaru? And then they, built up to that. It built up to that Orochimaru versus the Hokages and just craziness all around.
Yeah.
Boruto was like, oh, they did little weak little challenges and they did little weak little fights, and I don't know. Momoshiki came and I'm like.
It's a lot of things you can dislike. I dislike the fact that Orochimaru is like this friendly dude now. Like give me some first Naruto
like Aizen.
Yeah, give me some vibes like that where where Orochimaru trying to terrorize stuff again. Give me some Shippuden, early Shippuden.
It's too funny.
Orochimaru vibes. Yeah,
because so much peace. I
don't like that. I miss the grimy times and
because like now they're like Sasuke and Naruto so strong, so they and you can see it though. You can see it in the end. Like the ninjas they have is like these dudes trash. Even the higher people trash. I'm like, back in the day, like all the little young dudes, like Choji, all them, Shikamaru, and Kaiba, whatever his name is.
Oh,
Kiba, and they all had like something.
Yeah.
Now they got their kids, and their kids trash. I'm like, how your kids mix with these ninjas? And they just like it's only one to stand out was Gaara's son.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then also the Orochimaru, I don't know. Son,
Mitsuki,
he fire.
He fire.
Bro. He fire.
He is fire.
But they be nerfing him too. I'm like, bro, let him loose.
Yeah. Like time when he want to power up, he can't. He said, "Oh, I can't use my full strength."
Like, bro, you about to die.
It's tricky.
Yeah. You ever watch Record of Ragnarok?
No, I actually, before I started watching Spy Family, I was debating between those two because I seen that one on Netflix. Mm-hmm. But I was like, you know what, I'm going Crunchyroll, and I just found Spy Family. Oh, so okay. I'll put that one because I got a list. I ain't gonna lie, I got a list.
Oh, I watch so many animes, man. It's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, I started watching dub too. I used to be a subtitles only, like sub, but now like
that's why I don't watch One Piece.
Why?
I can't stand the sub. I can't stand Luffy voice.
You're the second person I heard say that.
It's so high. It's like, I'm like,
I rock with Luffy's voice actor. I rock with.
I don't know if I'm just episode I'm watching or what. I think the intro started and I just like, let me click.
It probably because I rock with his voice in sub.
I like dub though. I like his voice in dub. That's all the voice I know. I'm a big dub guy. Yeah. I do sub like I do subs for like if I can't wait if it's that good, but like I'm doing sub for Tokyo Revengers just came back out. I like Tokyo Revengers.
People say that was mid. I ain't gonna lie.
And I like it. It's all over the place.
All over the place.
Like,
okay.
Like they should just make like the dude be traveling in the future and all this, bro. Just leave it how it is.
Yeah.
Like just show you got Mikey, your boss on there.
Mm-hmm. Speaking like traveling, like the have you seen Erased?
No, I haven't seen Erased.
Okay. Have you seen Death Note or Code Geass?
I watched Death Note.
Death Note.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you rate Death Note? Because I'm trying to. I recommended Death Note to a lot of people, and they said, oh, I don't really like it for real.
Because they don't got a lot of action.
And Erased is very similar to Death Note, both mystery type shows, but they just don't like Death Note for some odd reason.
I like Death Note because you basically get that like that same thing happened like Eren Yeager,
Yeah.
First he like, oh yeah, hero I want to save people. And the next thing you know, he just straight off rip,
just killing everybody.
Everybody got
the end of the first episode, he's writing all them names. Like, dang, he didn't change that.
Yeah, because think about it, because you get that God complex.
Yeah,
you know, some people around nowadays like, man, you don't open the door for me.
Mm-hmm. That deep with that,
bro. I'm telling you, like, that's too much power for somebody to have. Mm-hmm. Because if I had it, I'm off rip, the most worst people in the world, bam, bam, bam. But you start getting biased to be like, some people like, oh, this dude was convicted of this and this, and then you just killed him. Like, oh, by the way, he was actually innocent.
He was like,
like, oh man, dang. So, that's a tough one to go. But no, I thought No was good. You know, I liked not Light, but what's his name?
Oh, L.
I love L a lot.
The Shinigami as well.
Ryuk.
Yeah, Ryuk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually like the live action one of it, but a lot of people didn't like it.
People tell me not to watch like any anime live action.
Yeah, it's a lot of them terrible.
Anime live action coming out, I think this summer. Yeah. And
it's hard.
I'm scared to watch it.
It's hard to like mimic.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. Because the main character is not even wearing like sandals. He's wearing shoes, and Luffy doesn't wear shoes.
Right. So it's stuff like that.
Yeah. So,
especially for like hardcore fans that can point out the littlest stuff, and they like just. I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, man, you gotta, you know. I haven't really watched no live actions except that one. That's the only one I watch.
Have you seen Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah. Fire. And
they just ended it.
Yeah.
They're bringing it back.
But
I'm like, bro, they just.
I don't
get it. Like, what? I think they do have back problems.
Yeah. I know.
I'm like, bro, why'd you start it? You had back problems when you started it.
Yeah. So he came back and started doing it again.
Yeah.
But they had them same problems again. So
bro, how your back hurt? Man, you better get something.
I'm thinking he can.
I think he's supposed to be teaming up with somebody.
Yeah. Hopefully he can do that.
Like, man, you better pick a Naruto or something. One of these, somebody that's young. Shoot.
He definitely can like pass it on to somebody. Like just give all his ideas to
because I'm like that, and because they talking about the dark continent is like like you can't even go there if you're not strong. And like you said, a few people come back. I know like
it's gonna be like kind of like a game like Green Island.
I don't know. I think it's just they call it a dark continent. Like it's all these different beasts and monsters that's supposed to be like, you know, on One Punch Man scale, like God level or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I wonder how they do that, but like Gon he gets his like Nin back and comes back into the story, like and is able to fight.
He's gonna have to. It's basically like, you know, Ichigo got back his Soul Reaper powers and all that. They got to.
Yeah. Because
you can't. I think Gon and Killua was not even gonna be in it.
Whoa, hold on.
It's something like that, or I think is it probably Kurapika?
Wait, is Kurapika? Because
somebody's not gonna be in it. One of the four, like two of the four aren't gonna be in it.
I hope Leiluriel not in it.
I hate him so much.
I mean, I don't like him. I mean, I do like him, but
just corny.
I just don't like the fact that Kurapika was gone.
Yeah, he in the whole freaking.
He's my favorite character.
Yeah, but ain't something wrong with his nin? Like, because he can't use it.
Oh yeah, he can't use it on other people who's not a spider.
Bro, that's so stupid.
That is so stupid, bro.
I mean, why you make these limitations on yourself?
But I understand.
Like, it makes it super powerful, but
bro, he
didn't kill a leader,
put a flip or twist on it.
He didn't even kill the Phantom Troop leader, bro.
Exactly, yeah.
If I'm doing that, I'm going for the head honcho.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I don't know if he could have beat some of those spiders in that group.
I know Killua family fire.
Oh yeah.
His dad and his grandpa, bro. The dude, I remember they was fighting the Chimera ants, and the dude was like, "You better move right there." He's like, "Why? I'm super fast." And he was like, the dad just put a freaking one of them giant Rasengan looking purple bombs on them. I'm just like, oh, they so cold, and their voice is crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna hit you with some fast questions. Fast favorites. Hunter x Hunter or Attack on Titan?
Probably Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan. Okay. Who do you like more, Naruto or Sasuke? Naruto? As like a character?
Yep.
Okay. Who's stronger, Jiraiya or Orochimaru?
That's a tough one. Because, like, you know, Orochimaru, he knows all jutsus and all this, but Jiraiya was just...
He made Itachi and Kisame run.
Yeah. He made Pain run.
If
he had Pain. He had Pain right there.
Yeah.
If he would have knew about the, 6 paths and all that.
That's what Pain said. But I don't think Jiraiya's walking up in there.
I think, I say probably...
Even with that knowledge.
I say Orochimaru is probably stronger.
Orochimaru?
Because Orochimaru has, like, perfect state. No, he doesn't even have perfect sage mode either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he doesn't.
He doesn't, but he has all them jutsus he pull out his butt, Mm-hmm. And if you do kill him, he come back some type of way.
Yeah.
So I would guess I would say Orochimaru. I hate to say Orochimaru.
Yeah.
At least.
One gotta go. Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, or Bleach?
Probably Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta give a why.
I don't know. I just feel like, Dragon Ball Z is usually I don't know, I just feel like every anime is actually like, Goku, it's a guy that's stronger than Goku, and Goku is, white by him buff. It's a story. I think it's a story.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more story, and it's everything you focus on one character.
Okay.
Everyone, I think the only development person that gets any type of character development is Vegeta.
Yeah.
Everybody else is still weak as always.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Naruto, you got multiple people.
Yeah,
You know,
multiple.
I know Naruto and Sasuke are strong, but you still see the development in the other people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, every once in a while Krillin gets stronger. But you know, the new Dragon Ball Z is kind of cool because I haven't watched the movie, but I seen that Gohan got a new power.
Okay.
He got like beast mode or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then even Piccolo, he got orange mode, but it took 30 years, like 20-something years for that to happen. You know, that's why, you know. And I love the Bleach storyline.
Mm-hmm.
And even Naruto.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I have like
that's your
emotional
first,
ties to these, you know.
I
really don't have emotional ties. For some reason, I don't have emotional ties to Dragon Ball Z. And I watched it when that was the first anime I really watched was Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon
Just
Ball
like
Z.
it just didn't stick to me, you know.
like Naruto or Bleach.
Like Naruto and Bleach.
Okay.
Like I got a lot of emotional ties to a lot of these characters.
Yeah. Okay. 2 more. One gotta go again. My Hero, JJK, Demon Slayer.
It's the worst one. My Hero, JJK, Demon Slayer.
People might get mad at me for not throwing in Black Clover in that conversation.
If you throw Black Clover in, I would throw away Black Clover.
See, that's why I ain't throw it in. That's why I ain't throw it in.
I would say My Hero, Demon Slayer, and Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh my god, that is like the worst. What can I not go without watching? Because My Hero, before My Hero would be out because he cried too much.
Yeah,
he just weak.
Yeah.
But now he's starting to get powered up, and everybody starting to. It's like real life.
I'm definitely
stuff.
rocking with Deku more.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah.
It's tough. I know my answer. You I say it first.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
JJK's going over Demon Slayer.
I love Demon Slayer. It's the animation for me. They both got good animation, but
They
Demon
both do
Slayer
got
is just
good-
like.
Yes.
Even though Itadori cries a lot too, but he's becoming that
He's
guy.
valid though.
But I know I can't do JJK because
Tanjiro
I
be
love.
crying too.
Yeah, and I love.
It'd be for a reason though.
I can't do JJK.
JJK.
I would do My Hero. Sorry,
My Hero gotta go.
got My Hero. Gotta go.
Hey, you know how they
Gojo
fan
is
base,
dude.
Gojo is that dude.
Bro,
He's
no.
that dude.
They say as a kid, bro, he was like, it's like a dude coming to the thing. It's called Toga. He like supposed to be super strong. And they said Gojo could like compete with him as a kid.
Dang,
And I'm like, as a kid,
that's crazy.
like if I seen it like manga panels on. That's the only manga I actually look at.
Okay.
But
Have you seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
yep,
Okay. I think that's like a perfect anime.
fire.
By the way. But OSTs. Which soundtrack is better between Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Naruto, and Bleach?
And Bleach.
Like rank those, 1 being the best, and then 2 and 3 in their soundtracks.
Soundtracks. Man, I don't know. I know a lot of Naruto songs.
Yeah, I know a lot of word for word.
I know a lot of
Which is
word,
crazy.
Yeah, a lot of Naruto ones. I really don't know
Full
a lot
Metal
of
got
Full Metal
that.
ones.
They openings is crazy.
Oh yeah.
And Bleach got good openings too.
Sure, I like Jujutsu Kaisen opening.
Okay.
That one is subtle, but
Mhm.
I answer your question. I would probably say Naruto first.
Uh
What was the second? What was the third?
huh. Full Metal and Bleach.
Probably put Bleach second and Full Metal last.
Full Metal last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I gotta go listen to some songs because I don't know.
Yeah.
But I remember like Bleach. I don't remember Naruto ones by heart.
Oh
and
yeah,
Bleach.
like Bluebird.
Bluebird, yeah.
My
dude.
friend.
Yes.
Man, Naruto. Honestly, they never, even like certain characters with their own soundtrack, it's top tier.
Yeah. I like Jujutsu Kaisens though,
Mhm.
because they start off real good, and then even the end, I like the Andy like dun.
Yeah.
Is that they be like? Then they got the little characters they dancing and stuff.
I'm
You
not.
see it?
Oh yeah. Okay.
They fire.
yeah.
That's fire. You gotta like.
I'm not too familiar with their soundtracks.
He's like,
I
oh,
would
they
say.
doing it. It's good.
What's crazy? I'm not caught up to Black Clover,
Mm-hmm.
but I still like listen to their opening.
You not caught up to Black Clover?
I'm not caught up to Black Clover. It's,
Man, you like 2 years behind.
it's like I got a list.
What do you got? A list? You
I
gotta
got
have.
a list. So
I mean, what's the last thing you remember on Black Clover?
I had stopped at like episode 25 because I was watching.
So they didn't even fight.
I ain't see like no crucial because I'm always watching like multiple animes at one time.
See, me too, but I still be every week.
But then I end up just transitioning and then just sticking.
You be
to
grabbing
that.
new animes all the time too.
Because like new ones be popping out. Like Blue Like a Chainsaw Man just came out like a couple weeks ago. Now.
But by then, I'm already caught up.
On what?
All the other new ones, like all
yeah.
the
See.
all the older ones, new seasons, I'm already caught up.
Mhm.
So I literally watch like it's usually one come out on Friday, one come out Saturday, one come out on Monday.
Yeah.
That's how it was just not for it was Chainsaw Man, Bleach, and My Hero. My Hero's still going. Bleach was coming out on Mondays, and then Chainsaw Man I think was Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So I watch all three of those at once. But now all Bleach and Chainsaw is done. Now I'm just only watching My Hero right now.
See, I gotta do that, but I gotta
I just finished I just finished the new season of Record of Ragnarok.
Okay.
So I'm pretty not watching no anime right now.
Yeah, Villain Saga just came out again too.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for that.
But I'm gonna just wait for it to pick up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because people say it starts.
Oh, Tokyo Revengers 2 just came out.
Tokyo Revengers. Okay. It's a lot. This year gonna be a good year for anime.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good year. But this is. It's
gonna be a heartbreaking year for anime.
Oh no,
it's already a heartbreaking year.
Yeah, definitely.
Like
Shoot.
My Hero and freaking Bleach. Man.
Yeah,
man. You better be prepared for watching Bleach this season. If you ain't started it, I don't know.
People, Attack on Titan ended this year.
Oh, so, Attack on Titan, crazy. Demon Slayer coming out. Demon Slayer. I think Black Clover come out too.
Black Clover.
Yeah, I think Black Clover definitely got to come out because it's supposed to come out last year.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
And some new ones might pop up too.
I hear a lot about that Solo Leveling.
Oh,
I never watched it. I gotta watch that one.
So my cousin told me to read Solo Leveling a year ago. Mm-hmm. I did not listen to him, and then I started reading it, and I'm not gonna lie, like the first arc in Solo Leveling that I read is crazy.
I don't even know what it's about.
Like it's crazy good. It's basically about like these are hunters. And they go to like dungeons and all that. I don't want to say too much because the anime finna come out, but it's crazy. Like it's gonna be really really good. I wish I would have like listened to him and read it when he told me to read it.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna just enjoy the anime when it come out.
Yeah, I know one thing anime you didn't talk about: Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul.
They ruined Tokyo Ghoul.
I only seen the first season.
Just watch. That's it. That's what you gotta watch.
That's all I gotta watch.
The first 2 seasons, and then they go left.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what are y'all talking about at this point? Like, it go left. If you watch all of Tokyo Ghoul, you understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
But Tokyo Ghoul had a huge potential. Like, it was.
From when I seen the innocence with King Kaneki, oh my goodness.
Bro, when he changed, it just like, oh.
What got me was when the dude was like taking his nails off.
Yes, he was torturing him, making him come back from 1,000 by 7s.
Yeah.
And he literally would get his fingers ripped off, and he's literally counting back by 7s. That mental aspect of that literally changed his life. Yeah. Literally changed his life. It's crazy. Like his hair turned white. Like
it's a fire look. I ain't gonna lie. It's a fire look.
That one eye is like
I might have to find a way. Like I'm gonna have to buy that mask.
Oh yeah,
off of Amazon or something.
Yeah,
I
was thinking about when I come out with some football, I'm gonna come out with some freaking
some mask. That'd be fire.
Because I'm like, there's something anime wise.
Definitely.
Especially my touchdown celebrations.
Yeah, you could do something. I don't know what it'd be. You could. It's a lot of options.
I'll find them.
Yeah, definitely. Well, appreciate you for coming by.
I appreciate you for having me.
It's a lengthy episode, you know, but that's all it means. It's a good episode as well.
Right.
Any last things you want to say?
I want to thank you for having me out. For everyone that's listening, you want to see some good football this year, this summer. Starting May 6th, Flag City Phantoms. Actually, we'll be away that game. So starting May 13th, we will be here in town, either at Donnell, Finley practice field, or in the high school, one of the other. We will be having playing against AKC Pit Bulls, number 3 in the nation. We'll be playing this year, and if you get time, bring the kids out. Plan to have kids camps this year. Okay. Sometime before one of the games, kids come out, have some fun, learn some football, have a good time.
Yep. And docu-series coming out this Friday, right?
Docu-series, first episode 1 coming out this Friday.
Yep.
On the Flag City Phantoms football page.
Yep. Aaron Sanders, owner of the Flag City Phantoms. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.